Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're plunging into something pretty wild. Spidey's Grand Race, an open-world odyssey.
Yeah, our source material. It's basically these, thrilling clips from a gaming video. So you get a direct shortcut into this escalating, unpredictable journey. And our mission is really to unpack how this insane open-world adventure just keeps upping the ante. We want to pull out the most exciting bits, the surprising turns. Seriously, get ready. We're talking cars that fly, bikes doing flips, helicopters diving between skyscrapers, and a certain web slinger might just swing by. Okay, so let's jump right in. This thing kicks off. And it's not your average race. Picture this. Midnight, neon city highways, you're behind the wheel of this, supercharged muscle car. You're absolutely roaring down a rain-slick road, right? Sparks are flying as you drift past traffic, nitro flames shooting from the exhaust, classic street race feel. But just when you think you got the hang of it, boom, you launch airborne off a bridge, full midair twist, stick the landing, and suddenly you're in first place. Well, first.
Treacherous mountain trails, another cut. This time, you're piloting a military helicopter. Middle of the day, downtown, skyscrapers everywhere, and you're not sightseeing. You're dodging heat-seeking missiles, chasing some stolen tech truck way down on the streets below, banking hard between buildings, missiles just screaming past. It's already pretty intense aerial action, but then it gets truly wild. You glance left and wait, is that Spider-Man? Yeah, it's Spider-Man just swings right into the middle of this chase. He webs onto the side of your chopper, launches himself off, he flips through the air, lands perfectly on top of the speeding train below, and then, like it's nothing, he gives you a wave. As you're diving the chopper down low next to him, I mean, come on. His appearance just transforms everything. What does bringing in such a huge, iconic character actually do for the game, beyond just being cool?
Oh, it's huge. It's a perfect example of how licensed IP can fundamentally change the feel of the gameplay. If you look at the bigger picture, Spider-Man showing up instantly elevates it. It's not just a race or a chase anymore. It's suddenly this full-blown action sequence unfolding. It totally highlights that dynamic, unpredictable
escalating chaos. You've got helicopters buzzing overhead, superbikes dodging explosions below, cars crashing, and Spidey just casually swinging through it all. This whole mixed dynamic environment, quick vehicle swaps, and then throwing in beloved characters. It really shows what's possible with modern open world design. This is what gaming was made for. And if you thought that was nuts, just think about what else they could throw at you. Rocket-powered skateboards, maybe, gravity-defying stunts, who knows, maybe a full-on superhero showdown.
Exactly. And that constant reinvention, even within what starts as a single race, it really challenges how we think about linear progression in games. It makes you wonder if games can dynamically weave together such diverse high-stakes scenarios and blend them with IPs like Spider-Man. Are we seeing a new kind of storytelling emerge? Maybe like an event-driven narrative in open worlds, where your choices crash into these big pre-authored spectacles in totally new ways. It could really push the boundaries of, replayability and emergent stories way.
1 second you're burning rubber, the next, total cut. You're not even in a car anymore. Suddenly you're on a superbike, on these narrow mountain ridge trails. At sunrise, complete change of scene, change of vehicle, and you're like, whoa, weaving through falling rocks, dodging incoming drones, it's intense. Then a helicopter crashes right in front of you.
Yeah.
Wreckage explodes across the trail, and what do? You just ramp the bike right over it, these rapid shifts. Car to bike, highway to cliffside. They're jarring, aren't they? Is that a risk?
It is, yeah. That's a great question. Definitely be disorienting. But I think the intent here is probably to fight that, open world monotony that can creep in. These shifts aren't just for show. They're showing. Beyond just doing static quests. It's a fundamental shift, maybe, in how we define story in games.
Definitely something to think about. Well, thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the absolute madness of Spidey's grand race. We'll catch you next time.